Hey, what's going on with y'all? Fellas, ladies, was good? I got a topic to discuss here with y'all, man, because I'm actually feeling a little bit of myself. So I feel like the best way for me to figure it out is to share this with y'all as I'm going through the experience. I think that's the best way to experience, the best way to get out of this shit. And to gain that experience, I have to, just basically talk through my problems and issues with y'all, and maybe that'd be something y'all can relate to. And once y'all can relate to it, then it's a perfect match at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like in a certain sense. Like you ever have anxiety that comes out of fucking nowhere? Like you don't know where it's coming from. It's the worst kind of anxiety. It's like you get these big set of bats and butterflies that just fucking like it's almost like sharks or something like that, like swimming around the water. Just like that's what it feels like for me, like sharks swimming around the pool. And who no one wants to go in that pool. There's sharks in there. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You crazy? So I gotta be brave to get in there and realize that maybe I can get in there real fast and get the fuck out before I get attacked by those sharks. Or maybe I can find a way to get them sharks to get the fuck out of that pool and go somewhere else. I can open the gate and release the motherfuckers out, and they can go somewhere else. Because they don't belong here, and they're not fucking welcome, honestly. This is my shit, and you shouldn't have gotten here. So at this point, you're trespassing. You know, most of the time, my motherfuckers would get ate up by sharks. They're in the pool, they're trespassing. So they deserve to get ate by a shark. You know, it's fucked up that you had to die that way, but you know, you were trespassing in a place where you didn't belong. You know, that's their part. You know, so don't you know, the same thing with the tiger attacks. Don't get mad at a tiger because you jumped over the fucking cage. You know, but that's the same thing with me. So if these sharks know they're doing the wrong thing, so I gotta get them out of here. Because right now I got them in here and they're bothering the fuck out of me. I'm having bad anxiety right now. And I'm trying to identify exactly what it is. So there's a couple of steps you can do that I can help you with. Is like, think to yourself, what might be making me anxious right now? What have I done in the past hour that could have caused me to become anxious? When did this come about? What time? What was I doing when it happened? Was I sitting? Was I standing? Was I running? Was I fighting? Was I arguing with someone? Was I just simply talking? Was I sitting around bored not saying nothing to nobody? Am I normally sitting around bored not saying anything to nobody? Am I normally talking a lot? Am I normally happy? Am I normally excited? When do I normally get sad? Is it a certain part of the year? A certain part of the day? Holidays? Do I feel alone? Maybe I don't have a lot of friends anymore. I feel like I had a lot of friends, but maybe they're gone now. It seems like everything that goes around my life is fucked up, and it seems like I'm being picked on, right? Those are things we can start asking ourselves all the time, and sometimes at the end of the day, those are going to be the answers that we give ourselves, and that's like a cop out. Trying to answer it like that, it sounds selfish, and if anybody to do that to themselves, it's selfish. You know, and also being selfish can also cause yourself to have anxiety as well. Being selfish is definitely a form of evil because it comes with greed. And when it comes with greed, it can definitely come evil and grim. And I mean, it's like you can pick all those words out of the bunch and you can put them together. And I guarantee those two are going to match in some fucking way. What you need to do is we need to put in different types of words into that pool. With words that mean something better than all those words, or anything that's evil like that, you know. I try to think of myself like, what has happened? Like, what has caused myself to feel this way? Like, why do I have anxiety coming out of nowhere? I guess like a combination of things that like I felt like life has not been going the way I wanted it to go. Okay, that's fair. Like it doesn't go a lot of ways for everybody, you know. When I tell myself something like that, I'm being fair to myself. I'm not lying to myself or cheating myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm telling myself like that's the truth. Because I'm not the only one. There's other people as well. So if I'm the only one, then I'm acting fucking selfish. Cause anxiety. You get what I'm saying here? So I know that's not what it is. So it's got to be something else. Am I worried about something? The way I've been feeling? Am I stressed out? Sad about something? Possibly. You know? Possibly. But at the end of the day, I know everything's going to be okay. Because it's always gonna be okay. It always ends up being okay, no matter what. There's always like the ending to everything always ends up with me like doing something to make myself be a better person later on, and also learning from my mistakes or anything that caused me to have a mistake. Learning from that shit makes me excited. It makes me want to move on and go through the next day and the next day after that, and hopefully many more years to come. You know, we all have things that happen to us in our past that causes us to sit back and maybe get anxiety after that, or just feel some kind of overwhelming stress, or even panic. You know, panic attacks are awful. Like, I know I've had plenty of those in my day. I understand what those are like. And no, you're not a pussy for having one. So all the people who talk all that shit, you motherfuckers, you ain't got much left, no much time left to keep talking your nonsense, man. Pussies, that have panic attack, like, get the fuck out of here with that. It's just not true on so many different levels. It has nothing to do with your manlyhood, or your manliness and shit like that. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do about how macho you are, how much of a man you are. It got nothing to do with that. It don't matter how much of a bitch you are, how much of a pussy you are. It don't have nothing to do with that motherfucking shit. You're wrong. Don't even say nothing. Just mute yourself. Because everyone's going to attack you anyway and tell you that you're wrong. And you don't sit there like with a fucking thumb up your ass acting like you're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that, we got to learn from ourselves. And there's some of the shit we say, we need to think about saying it before we fucking say it. Because, like, if it really doesn't make any sense and everyone's attacking you for it, then you just, like, you said something without even thinking about it, not knowing if you're wrong or you're right. At least give it a chance. Now, if it made sense, if I felt like people who had panic attacks were pussies, I'd have one-upped you. Like, okay, well, give me a reason why. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to guarantee you they're not going to answer a reason why. They're just going to leave. Or just say something back to offend you or something to diss you. But it has nothing to do with the question. Just dodging the fucking question. Come on, man. That's childish. Tighten up. This year, man, I just wanted to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to be better than last year. Because last year was hectic. Last year was hard. And even I had a little bit of experience that, reminded me of last year. But you know what? It's not happening every day, and everything's going to be okay. Actually, I know exactly what I'm stressing about, and it has something to do with basically, it's kind of a personal thing, which kind of sucks. Obviously, I can't rap it out with you. It's funny that I said that. I feel a little bit better after saying it. Like, once I identified the problem, I feel like some of the strikes in my stomach actually got the fuck out of there, I feel like. And that's real. Like, I'm telling you, if you ever have an experience like that, when you're really having a panic attack, what you need to be focused on instead of what the condition of you are, like your stomach hurting, your heart, try to ignore that by thinking about what's causing that problem to happen. That's the best way you can get out of that shit. Helped me just now. I was sitting here really trying to think about that shit. I was having a full-blown panic attack type of anxiety attack right there. That whole shit I was having, I was actually fucked up right now. I was like I'm feeling pretty sick. Stomach was killing me. I was feeling really dizzy. Heart was beating kind of fast. It still is. No, it's straight. Honestly, that heart beating fast shit, I don't pay attention to it no more. I used to sit there just going like this all day. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, bullshit. That shit ain't even beating that fast. And not even a little bit. You know why? Because I never think about that shit anymore. I never paid any attention. When it does happen, I always find a way to be like, okay, what am I having anxiety about? I did the same little test that I just did with y'all here. And it works, man. You should definitely try it out. I wouldn't even call it a test. It's something that's just a natural cure for yourself. Fuck a test. A natural cure for yourself. I hate that word, test. I'm not test you. This is a natural cure for yourself, a way to help yourself quickly without having to take medicine and shit like that. I have diazepam in the bathroom right there. I don't want to take that shit because I try to take that in extreme cases. I don't give a fuck how bad it gets. I try to find a way to get out of it first before I go to that damn pill. Because then that's another problem. Then I'm over here worried about the pill and trying to think about when to take another pill. And, when if I run out? I ain't got a doctor's prescription for them shits no more. So I got to save on to them. Even when I had one, I wasn't taking them things that much. I just want to get hooked on some other drugs and shit. And them motherfuckers are addicting. That Valium shit. Also, yeah, me not having no water was a bad thing as well. I kind of dehydrated right now. I did smoke some pot right before this shit happened, but I'm not really blaming the pot, because fuck that, you know what I'm saying? But does weed cause cause that to happen? Sometimes it does, yes, it does. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it doesn't, but can you stop it? Yes, you can stop it by doing the shit that I just did. That's probably what caused that to happen, but I was already kind of feeling that before that started. It just got overwhelming when I smoked the weed because you feel every part in your body once you take a hit of that dope, man. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you hit that weed, you feel everything. Just every symptom that you might be having, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel your pulse beating in places you never even felt you had a pulse. You know, so that shit happens. But that don't really happen to me too often no more. The hard shit, that was the first time I had a stomach issue. So that was new for me, actually. The stomach shit, I've mentioned people told me they had that problem with their stomach when they was having a panic attack. They felt it was caving in or something like that. It was like a knotted up or something like that inside. And I never experienced that myself, so I figured, you know, since I'm going through that experience, I might as well experience it with y'all and try to identify what the problem may be. I still feel a little bit of a problem in my stomach, but it's light. It's not as bad as it was. It was really overwhelming. I did feel the bats swimming around, flying around that fucking stomach. You know, so I was able to release most of them out of there, and eventually they're all going to go away. You know, I smoked that blunt about 15 minutes ago. So, they ain't, you know, weed's still going to be high for at least an hour and a half more. You know, so they ain't got nothing to do with it. You know, not waiting for the weed to wear off before I feel better. There's ways around that shit, you know. If I did have to recommend a prescription pill to take, I would say Valium is probably one of my favorite choices for that. It is addicting. To me, it's not. I never fiended for that before. I never wanted to have that drug like that. Those anti-anxiety medication, I don't really care for them like that. It just brings you down. You know, and I only want to take that shit if it's really extreme, which it never has been, you know what I'm saying? Or if I feel like it is, I still try to find a solution for it first before I go run into that motherfucking cabinet. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? Because then I'm a slave to the pill. I'm not a slave to Mary Jane, though, you know what I'm saying? Because also, even if I was, I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying, being a slave to Mary Jane, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got some nice tits, you know. I also like to thank y'all, man, for 700 subscribers, man. I do have that now. You know what I'm saying? That's fantastic. I really appreciate that. I couldn't have done it without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'd be nice to see more. Shout out to all the newcomers who coming to see my channel, man. I got a lot more coming. Different topics from everything. As you know, this channel is like my diary. You understand? So I'm always bringing something different, something new, you know, and I formulate my videos in a very special way. So you know, even though it may not be edited or whatever the fuck ever, that's kind of the point in a sense, because it is a diary. Like, nigga, you just lazy, nah. But it's like, you know, like what I like to do, you know, and actually I do get it wrong. Like, sometimes I have to do like 5 recordings of it before I do my actual video. Like this, sometimes I recorded 5 minutes in and was like, nah, I gotta do it over. I just do it over, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I hit the fucking record button and I just go right at it, you know. Most of the time, I just do what I do, you know, and I make sure I don't say something that's offensive at the same time or trying to offend anybody. Actually, I don't even have to try to do that. I just say what's on my mind, and nothing like that usually ever comes out, because I don't have those thoughts and feelings about any negative things. And when I do, I'm usually just fucking around. Or if someone's talking shit, then of course I'm like, you know, I got to deal with that motherfucker the way I deal with him. But most of the time, I'm getting nothing but love, and I appreciate that. Nothing but love. And y'all get nothing but love back from me. You know, so I'd like to thank y'all once again, 700 subscribers, man. It makes me very happy. I never thought I'd even get that far. You know, so it's cool to see that, and it's a blessing. I know the video was a little odd in a sense, but you know what? It is what it is, man. Maybe you'll appreciate it. Maybe I might appreciate it when I watch this video afterwards and see if I'm even gonna put the motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? But y'all take it easy out there, man. Please like and subscribe, and be safe.